Dave, a phrase I've been hearing a lot on the show floor is we're back. Everyone's really happy. We're together. We're at an exhibition. What are your thoughts on being back?
I love hearing that, and I love being back, but I'm a bit of a pain, and so I want us to not be back, but we're here, and let's look forward. Like, this is awesome. I think anybody's expectations for InfoComm 2022 have been exceeded. Even as those expectations climbed, as the world has been climbing out of what we've faced over the last couple of years, still, I think people each day are amazed at the colleagues that they're seeing for the first time in years. But there is, let's be honest, there's probably a little bit of COVID love dust that's being sprinkled around on everybody, and I think we are setting a opportunity for our industry across the entire ecosystem to really explore how do we create value when we are together, and how do we extend value when we are not physically together.
COVID loved us. That's a phrase I'm going to steal, but
I stole it earlier this week.
There is a buzz at the show.
Absolutely.
What do you think has gone better than what you expected? What has gone better than what you planned for?
I think people came to the meeting and prepared for the event the same way they often have or previously had. They set appointments, they set a schedule, they mapped out the booths they wanted to see, the exhibitors reached out to the channel partners that they wanted to be able to demonstrate their new products to. I think the piece that all of us are relearning and being reminded of is all of the serendipitous meetings that take place in the aisle or in the hallway or in the coffee shop that reinforce the relationships, reinforce the trust, and those conversations are at the foundation of solving all of the challenging problems of the industry. Those are the conversations that lead to innovation and creativity. Those are the conversations that lead to partnership across the ecosystem to deliver services to our clients. And I think people forgot just how many millions of those take place over the course of this week, and the level of excitement that you take coming out of that.
Yeah. Lastly, I want to touch on looking forward, right? There was such a momentum with the Vixa shows across the globe, right? They were expanding, they were going in completely new directions. They weren't just expansion of show floors and addition of dates, there was the whole education and learning programming that was going on around it. Now that we're back and we're here and we're moving forward, where do you see these shows going to continue to provide that value that you've mentioned twice or thrice during this conversation?
Yeah, so, and I've used another word, overused another word, which is ecosystem. So let me use that one though. Or let's talk about engagement. Everything I've focused on as we've talked has been about the serendipity of interactions between people. And absolutely the richness of doing that face-to-face, of having the conversation in place, of being able to bump into a new phrase that you're going to steal and use afterwards. Those really are difficult to create and have occur in virtual events. But the transfer of information and the maintenance of relationships actually are oftentimes easier to do virtually, right? It's easier for you and I, if we want to catch up again in a month, to set up a Teams call and have a conversation than it is for me to fly to Singapore or you to fly to Virginia. I think the big piece that Vixa has actually brought out and introduced to our industry during this event is our online community of Vixa Exchange, which is committed to and solely dedicated to the professional AV channel. And the entire channel. The manufacturers are participating in it, integrators are participating in it, distributors are participating in it, consultants and end users, similarly to the attendees here at the event. That's the place where I hope we can expand the influence of the physical events and enhance the experience of the digital event. People are friends with each other online, but very few true friendships are made online. Friendships are made in the halls, in the aisles, and in the coffee shops here. They can be maintained and enhanced, and that's the excitement I have. Never in a million years do I think any of us want to say we're at our last face-to-face event. But I also don't think we should abandon the other media channel that we've discovered and improved upon and gained some muscle memory with.
Yeah.
That's where we're headed.
Dave, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.